Heard the story of a father and a son driving down the road, and they're driving down, and in comes the window is this bumblebee, this bee that was just, this son was freaking out because he was deathly allergic to this type of bee, and the bee's buzzing around, and so he's sweating, he's freaking out, and he's all terrified, and he's like, Dad, the bee, like if it stings me, I'm going to die. And so the dad reaches across and just gets his hand out and just grabs that bumblebee and squeezes his hand really tight. And the son takes a big sigh of relief, thanks Dad, and then he opens his hand and he lets it go, and the bee starts buzzing again. He's buzzing around, and the son freaks out. He says, Dad, don't let him go, like he's free again, don't let him go. And the father looks to the son and says, no son, it's okay, look. And he shows him his hand, and he had taken the sting of the bee. So the bee could fly around and threaten him, but it had no power. It had no sting. And when Jesus stretched out his hand and said, it is finished, through the hands, when the nails went through, he shows the scars, and he says, today, I've taken the sting of sin and death. And though the devil may try and come at you, he can't touch you. You're in the hand of God. That's freedom.